If I told you that in your business, you could double your income in the next 30 to 60 days while working 15 hours less every single week, would you actually believe me? Well, look, the truth is that it is actually possible, but it will take a little bit of work and effort. And the reality is you can't get there unless you actually become a more high-performing version of yourself. Hey, if you're new to this channel, my name is Richard. I'm an entrepreneur. I'm a high-performance coach. In the past 6-7 months or so, my business has generated over $400,000 in revenue, and I've done this through a lot of high-performance automation strategies. And now I want to help you. If you're a business owner, I want to help you work less hours while making more money with these 4 principles right here. Now, if you can see on the whiteboard, the first thing I want to tell you about is the difference between a Lamborghini and a Toyota and how that affects your business. Now, this is the way I want you to think about it. Business is competitive. You have competitors that are selling the same product as you, and your whole goal, whatever that income target is for you, whether you want to hit your next 30K month, maybe it's just only $10,000 a month, or heck, you want to crush your next $100,000 a month. You have targets that you're hitting, and competitors are also getting to them. So if you can think about it, you and your competitors, you're almost like 2 vehicles, 2 cars, competing against each other in a race. Now, I want you to think about it this way, because regardless of what tactic, what strategy, what coaching program you're a part of, what Facebook ad or YouTube ad strategy you're using, if you are not a high performer yourself, you do not have the right work ethic, you don't have the right focus, you don't have the right diet, you're not sleeping, your business decisions are always clouded by brain fog, you are technically a 2008 Toyota Corolla racing against someone else who is a Lamborghini. And so every single business tactic or strategy that you're using, quite honestly, is just like adding a little spoiler to the car. It's adding maybe some nitrous to that car. It's adding a little bit of spiff to that car so that Toyota Corolla can drive a little bit faster. But here's the reality. No matter how much you try to add to that 2008, 2009 old Corolla, it will never beat out the Lamborghini. You see, it's not the next business tactic or strategy, it's not the next business YouTube video you watch, it's not the next book that you read that will take you to the next level of your business. In order to change your business, you have to first change yourself, and you need to become a high-performing individual. Because if you're not high-performing, how can your business be high-performing? Okay? That's the first principle I want you to understand is you need to first change yourself. The next thing that you have to ask yourself is elimination. How can you eliminate certain things that you're doing on a daily basis? Now look, I know if you're an entrepreneur, you're probably already pretty productive. You take pride in the fact that you don't waste hours and hours on social media. But I can most certainly guarantee that there are things that you're doing right now that are not a good use of your time. I want you to first ask yourself a question of what activities in my business or in my personal life are things that I'm doing that no one should be doing. Right? Perhaps every single morning you're spending the first 15 minutes responding to direct messages, because direct messages, sometimes you make a social media post and you get a little bit of engagement and it makes you happy. Well, guess what? Doing those direct message requests and responses first thing in the morning is not helping you make more money. Why are you doing that? How can you eliminate that? Maybe you're kicking off your day first with starting off with emails. Well, let me tell you something. You respond to emails in the first 30 minutes of your day versus responding to them 5 hours from now makes absolutely no difference. How can you eliminate certain things from your schedule? Just by using elimination, I'm able to help entrepreneurs, just like my buddy Will here, one of my students, get back 20, 30, even sometimes 50 hours of their work week just by eliminating things from the schedule. The second thing I want to share with you is going to be automation. And automation is really, really simple. There are certain tasks that you're doing within your business that perhaps you're doing on a regular basis and can be replaced by someone else. One of my mentors always used to tell me that if it takes more than 2 times to do it, make a process out of it. It makes absolutely 0 sense that you need to complete something like maybe perhaps posting a YouTube video. Rather than you posting a YouTube video and every single week you're doing it, how can you make a process? How can you make a list of procedures, a standard operating procedure in which you can delegate that task to someone else to go ahead and take care of for you? Because just by identifying tasks that you do on a regular basis that you don't have to do yourself is going to completely get you back hours of your time. And this actually transitions perfectly into the final component, which is delegation. And delegation is simple, right? If you're a one-man show, I want you to think about how many hours that you could get back if you had a team member, someone that you paid a couple dollars an hour to go ahead and take that task off of your plate. Well, as a one-man show, back when I first launched my company, I was capped out at 6 figures. I could not break past $100,000 a year until I made my first hire. As soon as I started paying another team member to take on certain tasks that I knew that it shouldn't be me doing, the business began to grow dramatically. There's something called the 5-95% rule. This is something that I learned from one of my mentors, Ben Francis, the founder of Gymshark. And essentially what Ben told me is that there's only 5% of tasks that only you can truly do. For example, for me, I'm the face of my brand. Only I can show up on a YouTube video. None of my team members, none of my employees can come on camera and talk because I'm the one teaching you right now. But so many other tasks, video editing, uploading the video, sending out emails, all these other tasks in regards to social media can be taken care of by other people. So I want you to think about how you can go ahead and leverage, first and foremost, eliminating things from your day, how you can go ahead and automate certain things, making processes and standard operating procedures out of them, and then the third thing of delegating, of how can you pass tasks on to other people. Now look, we're just kind of scratching the surface right now in terms of what we can do to get you back dozens of hours and actually help you make more money. And so that's why I actually have a very exclusive program that I just rolled out this week. It's called the High Performance Influencer Program, where I work directly with you. If you're a business owner, entrepreneur, or even a high-level employee and you have income and you know that you can get it to the next level, I want you to go ahead and book a call with me or one of my team members down below. It's gonna be the first link down the screen. And go ahead and watch a free training. It's about 10 minutes long. It's all free value for you. And then go ahead and book a call to hop on with either me or one of my team members, in which we'll see if we are a good fit for working together to take your business to the next level while getting you back dozens of hours in your work week. My name is Richard. I cannot wait to see you. Consider subscribing and hitting that notification bell if you're new here. And remember, how you do one thing is how you do everything. See you next time.